Hi, this is Tom with BV Security, your security camera experts. Here at BV, we get lots of questions coming into us about security cameras and how to choose the right one for you. What I wanted to do today was just go over some of our most common questions and get those answers for you to help you make the right decision. All right, so let's get started. The number one question we get asked is, what's the difference between an IP camera and an analog camera? Well, analog and IP cameras have mostly caught up to each other when it comes to resolution. There are still some key differences. Analog cameras use coaxial cable, making it much easier and cost-effective to install cameras if you already have something in place. It can be as simple as take one camera down and put a new one up in its place and use the existing wire. If you're starting from scratch, an IP cameras is going to be the much better way to go. These run off of network cables, which is what most things are moving over towards these days. It'll make it easier for you to upgrade in the future. The cameras also have their own independent interfaces, which allow you to tweak it and get it just right for your environment and what it is you're trying to see. Our second most common question is, what are the different lens sizes and what does that mean to me? Now, all of our cameras come in different lens sizes, anywhere from 2.8 millimeters to 12 millimeters, and some cameras that we call varifocal, which can actually move back and forth between those sizes on the fly. You can do it straight from your recorder. What does that actually mean for you? Well, when you look at the measurement for the lens size, the smaller the number, the wider your field of view. The higher the number, the more narrow it's going to be. Now the trade-off there is, the more narrow, the further out you'll see. The wider, the closer someone has to get to the camera to actually be able to make out all the fine details. Another question we get asked a lot is, why is my camera black and white at night? It looks great during the day, but at night, all the color is gone. Well, real simple answer to that. The most common technologies that cameras use in order to be able to see at night is infrared or IR light. This light is mostly invisible to the human eye, but for the camera to use it, it requires to switch to black and white mode. Now, more modern cameras, such as some of the ones we sell here at BV Security, have features called Color 24/7 that solves this problem and allows your camera to stay in color all the time. But you'll only find that on newer models. Another question we get asked all the time is, what does FPS mean? We have this listing on all of our cameras, FPS, but what does it actually stand for and what does it mean to you? FPS, simply put, is frames per second. It's how all video is measured. This rating lets you know how smooth the video is going to be when you play it back. In the security industry, we say 30 frames per second is real time. When you have footage recorded at 30 frames per second and you go to play it back, you're going to see everything. It's going to play back as smooth as if you were watching a regular movie. Now, as that number drops, your video playback is likely to get a little more choppy. Frames might be missing. This isn't always a big deal, but if you're watching over something like a cash register, for instance, you probably don't want to go with a lower FPS rating. So those are the 4 most commonly asked questions that we get here at BV Security. Hopefully, after going over this video, you'll be much better placed to make a decision for the right security cameras for your home or business. Thanks for watching. This has been Tom with BV Security.